Hello, it's Naisha from the Peruvian Amazon, and today I want to share with you the reasons why I quit my profession as a lawyer. Well, since a small age, I always felt this calling to help people and also to protect people. So, as a young person, when I was around 16 years old, and this is the age when everybody more or less in Peru finished the high school, where well I was pushed to decide what I want to do with my life. I was not quite sure, as I have big existential problems going on already. So I always been feeling myself called to do things, so I always felt called to leave my town. So the opportunity came for me in a new city, a university in Trujillo, sent me an invitation letter to join their um, their university. And I didn't finish yet the high school. It was because I have good grades, and I chose to become a lawyer in that time. I was not totally sure what else I can do, because what I'm doing right now is not available. I hope this is going to change in the future, and that alternative, professions like, being a shaman, being a healer, being a curandero becomes more open, for those that has been born with these gifts or qualities, because we are here to help people. I suffered a lot in my life to try to find what was my calling. I never really felt in that time good, to do other things. And finally, when I finished my education as a lawyer and I was working as a lawyer, I find out the big corruption that is behind, and especially when I was working in the part of the criminal system. I realized that I was in the top of the iceberg, and I was not really able to help much in this part. That if I will find a way how to help people from, prevent them to commit these acts, towards themselves and toward others, then that will be the way to really, change things. It was very sad to see, all kind of cases during my time working as a lawyer, rapes, murders, thievery, like all kind of crimes that you can imagine. And when you are there, you see that everybody's people, and some people didn't have, good opportunities in their lives. And well, it all comes to, loving oneself. And a lot of people around the world, unfortunately, because of how life is being built in our societies, the families are apart, so there is not really time to take care of our children. And when a children is not taken care, when there is not love, when there is not protection, when there is not guidance, where we get lost, and I believe a lot of people has got lost in their lives, and they do things that later they will regret. So this was a big reason for me to quit my profession and to look for a way how I can help people. But first I have to help myself, because at that time, with that big discovering in my life, my depression just became more intense. So I was having more of suicidal thoughts every day, and I was barely like getting out of bed. It was very hard for me to find a motivation. My big motivation was always my family, that if something happened to me, that they will not be able to take it. So because of that, I have to find a reason to keep going. And I always remember myself praying. I continue doing now, even, without doubts, with more faith and with more trust, because the universe, God, has shown me that the spiritual life, the spiritual connection, the divine energy, it's always there for us, but we need to tune into that energy. Well, shortly after I have this existential crisis, I met, a person that will bring me to this path. But this is for another video. So have a nice day and take care.